Well, I was going to go live and talk about some things going on around here. Hey, Lisa 54, Samara, Mr. Positive, um, Mary Ann, Mandy Bell, Kathy B, Hybrid, Jojo, Remy, Georgie, Sonia, Lisa 54, Amanda T, D Rod. I'd heard Makeup Mobster. I saw Smokey go in there and start a dumpster fire. Hey, Winky Whispers. And hey, Lisa. Hey, Pearls. Hey, Merrick. I saw where Smokey went in to Makeup Mobsters and started a dumpster fire about me, which isn't true. But I think it's been proven time and time again, even by his own friends, that Smokey doesn't always tell the truth. And then Makeup Mobster started talking about me and said that, she doesn't like to play middleman, but she didn't have any problem playing middleman when it came to mine and Don's uh, disagreement. Hey, Honor Rose. But then, while I was planning my live, real life hit me square in my face. And no, nothing from YouTube, nothing at all from YouTube. Hey, Abiel, captain of my soul, Nenny. Hey, Stevie Wonder. But while I'm planning my live and what I'm going to say and I got to be honest with you, I don't give two shits what Makeup Mobster says. I don't give two shits about what Smokey P is saying. Um, I got a text from my brother, and it was a Zoom call, and it was to my cousin, who my mom raised as one of us, because my aunt at the time, she was my favorite aunt, but when she was having babies, she wasn't done running around and doing her thing. Hey, Marianne. So she basically dropped her two kids off at my mom's house, and they were raised with us. They're like they're like my brothers. And I got a Zoom call. And the Zoom call was to a hospital room where he's laying dying of COVID, where they're going to take him off life support as soon as his daughter and son can get in from out of town. He has another daughter that's laying over at Cosair's Children who has it. So when I was thinking about going on here and, doing not really a dragon, but basically just speaking up about how I feel, I get the Zoom call. And this is my cousin David. And like I said, he was raised with us. He was like my brother, as long as long as well as his little brother Carrie. And when I went in there to say my goodbyes to him through Zoom, I realized there was nothing I could come on here and say today that would be worth a shit for what's really going on out there in the world. I don't care about this Diane's a scammer. This one called me fat. This one called me ugly. This one works at Wendy's. This one does this. This one, I don't care. I don't even care that Makeup Mobster brought me up or that Smokey went around starting dumpster fires. I don't care. What's really important is what's going on in our homes, what's going on around us. I want to show you what I saw, what stopped me dead in my tracks. When I was going to do a live, and I thought, I'm going to go on here and I'm going to say this and I'm going to say that and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And while I'm planning my life, this hits me. This is this is what this is what real life is all about, okay? This is what real life is all about, folks. That's my cousin. That's me zooming him in the hospital, telling him goodbye. That's what's important right now. That my cousin is laying in a hospital bed and nobody can be there with him. And we have to talk to him through a fucking voice machine, through a Zoom call. And we really want to sweat what's going on YouTube. Thank you, Samantha B. We really, really want to keep pushing people. Is this what we want to do? I'm scared to death to get this shit. It has literally pushed me over a mental edge. And all I kept thinking is, and you want to go live and talk stupid shit about Makeup Mobster and Smokey? No, no, I don't. I don't. What I want is for people to start realizing that we're in a pandemic and people are dying all around us. And all this bullshit on YouTube is just that. It's bullshit. Quit picking at people. Quit trying to push people over edges. We've got to be better people than this. I am truly, truly losing my faith in humanity. And I'm sorry I'm sitting up here being a blubbering freaking idiot, but that's just me. I'm just a blubbering freaking idiot. But I don't want to tell my brother. Yes, he's my cousin, but he's my brother. I don't want to tell him goodbye. I didn't tell him goodbye. I basically said, I'll check back in with you in a little bit, buddy. We got to stop. We've got to be better people. Yes, it's the drama community. I get it. But things have gotten so ugly. It's all right, Makeup Monster. Like I said, I'm not upset over you. I was going to come on here and give you my 2 cents, but it's not even worth it. My 2 cents is not worth it. You didn't upset me, Makeup Monster. When I was planning my life, I thought, and then that came through, and I sat there and I watched him laying in that bed, knowing he's never going to come off, knowing he's never going to come off of that, and that his kids are going to have to say goodbye to him as soon as they get in town. And he's got another daughter laying over in a children's hospital that's 17 years old. None of this shit is important. None of this is important. This tit for tat stuff is not important. It's all right, Makeup Mobster. It's not, I swear, it's not you that's got me upset. Pixie, you always call me right before a live or during a live. You have perfect timing. But I had planned the live for a whole different reason. And then I thought about canceling the live, and I thought, nope, I'm not. I'm not going to cancel it. I'm going to go on there. I'm going to be vulnerable. Check messages, Pixie. I agree, incognito. Incognito. I agree. Me, myself, too. I need to try to be better and quit the nitpicking. Yeah, if we want to throw little tomato bombs at each other, that's one thing, but things have gotten so freaking ugly. People reaching in each other's real lives. This is what you saw was real life. That's a grown 230-pound man in the prime of his life that they're getting ready to take the only thing breathing for him away from him as soon as his children arrive at the airport. So all this other garbage, leave people's real lives alone because you don't know what's in them. You don't know day for day what's in them. I was raised with this man. He was like my brother. And I'm already saying was, and I haven't even gone back in to say goodbye yet because I couldn't bring myself to do it. But when you're telling your family members goodbye over a freaking Zoom call, does that not speak volumes? When we're telling our family goodbye over Zoom, like I said, I didn't come on to stay on very long. I had a live planned just to go tit for tat with Makeup Lobster and go tit for tat with Smoky P and give my opinion about sub speak and all of this. And when I looked at that picture of him laying in that bed, I thought, you know what? Nothing on that freaking internet matters as much as what the hurt is going through his children's hearts. My brother, who was closest, they spent their whole lives together. They hunted together. I mean, this kid, he's not a kid, he's my age. I agree, Michael Evans. Thank you, Manda. But it doesn't have to be something like this that brings us together. We don't have to hate each other. We don't all have to love each other. We don't all have to like each other. We don't all have to agree with each other. We don't all have to have the same crew. We don't all have to have the same friends. But we don't have to jump on bandwagons and we don't have to, you know, I don't even know. I didn't have this planned. This was not the live I had planned. Like I said, I was going to come on here and be a bitch and go tit for tat with Makeup Mobster and Smoky P. And then this happened. And when I took a look at Dave, that's his name. When I took a look at Dave laying in that bed and was talking to him through Zoom, I thought, what's the point? What's the point? I don't hate Makeup Mobster. I don't hate Smoky P. Well, I'm going to sit here and go tit for tat with them. Hey, Ben, you're right, Mac 11. Maybe so. So, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to go back into the Zoom call and hang out with Dave until they until the good Lord calls him home. And that's where I'll be. Not going to be in any hate streams today or any name calling streams today, or I'll be with my cousin telling him goodbye. And I'm sorry that I come on here sometimes and I show vulnerability the way that I do. But I get called mean and nasty and everything else when it's further, there's nothing further from the truth. So if I didn't acknowledge you in chat, thank you. Thank you for your prayers. At this point, pray for his daughter, because I don't think Dave has a shot, but his daughter still does. And pray that we can get back to a community where we didn't hate. We might not have liked, but we didn't hate. And I don't think that's a whole lot to ask for. So I'm going to go hang out with Dave until I can't hang out with Dave anymore. And I'll see you guys around the tubes. Be nice. Just be nice. You don't have to like, you don't have to love. Just be nice. Bye, guys.